Hey everybody, hope you all having a good week so far. Actually, I forgot something. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Um, all right, so let's take a look. So the weekly closed pretty good here. You still have momentum to the upside, and then we crossed through on the MACD, which is good. Do we have some divergence? We have a little bit of divergence on the MACD. So that's bearish divergence. Let's see if we can get through that. This is a major zone of resistance here. I think I pointed this out on last week's video or Wednesday. So you've got really strong resistance right here because of these monthly candles, and then right up here as well. So we haven't quite made it up that far yet. But looks like, we still have momentum to the upside. So we have a recross on the MACD, which is good. And, or on the stochastic, which is good. And then that's a very strong candle up towards resistance. So I really would expect us to actually break this. Maybe not this month, but probably maybe even head up to 46. This is a pretty bullish sign. The weekly does have that divergence here, which I don't really like, but there's nothing else showing up here. So unless this crosses to the downside and passes through the 8 line, then that could be a little bit of a problem. If that happened like over the next couple of weeks, so we'll just have to pay attention to that. And we still could be doing something like this, guys, but I don't, that's a possibility too. So we move right into wave 3, but I think it's too early for that. I think we're going to top sometime in March, somewhere around this price. So could we be in wave 3? Yes. Yeah, we could be. We could just go up here. We could go have a big move up, go sideways for a while, big move up, go sideways for a while, big move up, go sideways for a while, and then just do that all the way to the top. Elliott wave is kind of difficult to work with in the beginning, especially when you're looking at this right here. You've had some manipulation in the market from FTX, so this probably should have been the bottom right here, but because of FTX, you had a new bottom, right? So this would have been the start of 1, and then 3 was somewhere in here, and then we could be doing 5. Weird thing is that a lot of the altcoins have not really moved yet. Some of them have, but a lot of them are just kind of sitting along their bottom. So we're just going to have to wait and see. There's still momentum to the upside, so let's see if those altcoins start to move. You did have a bullish, you do have a golden cross right here on the 3-day. And almost all these indicators are starting to point up, so that's kind of the next thing you want to see, is this red one starting to curve up, and then things should get more parabolic. So let's see. None of the altcoins have really moved a whole bunch. We'll take a look at ETH real quick. We'll take a look at Tron and Theta. Other than that, BTC, nothing else really all that special here. We can stay up here for a while. That is normally the time to be selling your crypto, but there's some times where we go in that zone and we start to have divergence, which is something that we might be seeing as well here. Ethereum still on its little pattern here. Hasn't really done anything. So this line right here is the breakout target for this formation, this rising ascending triangle. And then this was the first level of resistance, kind of where BTC is right now. So I'm sure if we look at the monthly, there's some kind of resistance within this box. Yeah, so right here, it's kind of where BTC is, and then all the way up into this zone here. So that could be your final fifth wave. This is the max target for this pennant breakout. Let me drag this to the bottom and just make sure. Yeah, pretty much where it needs to be. Okay. So keep that in mind on ETH. And then let's look at TRX. So Tron's been kind of interesting. So Tron has been real quiet. That's really what you want to see. You've got your cup here. You've got your handle. I don't know when I pointed this out, somewhere around 6 cents or so, but it's just climbing. It's climbing really slowly. And those are the things that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. So that's pretty important to notice. And so far, that looks really good. It did make a new high here. So this should, over time, break out to a new high down the line. And we'll break out the grand fib later on and then see where it might end up. And then let's look at Theta. So Theta has broken out, guys. It's finally broken out. It's been in this downward trend for a really long time. And it could have already broken out here, retested this line, and then now we're starting to actually go up here. Volume is starting to get bigger, which is what you want to see, and you might pass the zero line. So Theta, I think, is 74 cents is a pretty good buy opportunity for Theta. Let's see what the monthly did here. Monthly, yep, that's a big deal. About to cross probably next month, but you do have a stochastic passing through the 20 line. So that's really what you want to see. Just like this, it passes through the 80 line. Really bad sign. Look, really bad sign. Really good sign. Okay. Even across right here was a really good sign. The price went a little bit lower. So buying within that cross is a good plan most of the time. We'll take a look at TFUEL. It's falling out of my box a little bit here. And then it's already passed the 20 line here. It hasn't crossed the MACD, but this is kind of new. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. So that's your accumulation zone. We're in that right now, just very similar to this one here. And it looks it looks exactly like theta. You've broken out, you've retested, creating a bottom. So similar situation on theta. All right, guys, let's see if there's anything else to look at. USD C.D. Yeah, I mean, this is just falling like a rock, too. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, I mean, once this starts to go down, it just means Bitcoin is going to go up, which we talked about this a long time ago. I mean, it still looks like it's going to go down here. There is some support, so we could get a little bit of a bounce, but the momentum looks like garbage on this. So, based on this, it looks like BTC is going to go up a little bit more or go sideways. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. H bar is still good. Theta is still good. Ethereum, if you want to take that pennant breakout trade or ascending triangle trade. TFUEL, ICP, I think is still good. I think it's at $1 billion market cap right now. Yeah, I mean, you've got a breakout there. MACD starting to grow. Looks a lot like Theta here. Monthly bullish engulfing candle in the monthly. Typically, you got a cross. Typically means next month's going to run too. Just like this bullish candle caused this to run. It's not always the case, but it's pretty common. And that's pretty cheap as well. So, all right, guys, that's all I've got. I will talk to y'all on Sunday. If you have any questions, just post them in the Telegram if you want me to cover something. I know things have been pretty boring, but it's picking up a little bit. So, all right, I'll talk to you later.